Hello people!
Agua Verde. That's the direction I'm heading. I was promised that the road there is bad and fun. We'll see. Agua Verde. Bienvenidos. And now to the good part. Pavement ended, so we're having fun. For now the road is okay, it's pretty passable. Beautiful. Okay, I'd better stand. So this thing on the right from me, which I sometimes pass, it is called Loose Rocks, and this is the terrain that I would avoid at all costs. It is even worse than sand. Oh, some traction. Nice. Nice. Ух ты. Yeah, this one. Up. How did I end up being on this terrain solo? Does someone has an answer? Because I do not. Okay, it's not that bad actually, and beautiful as well, which is rewarding. Yeah, I'm glad I stepped by this place. I had COVID 2 months ago, and I lost so much of my strength with it COVID. I think I'm not fully recovered yet. How do I check that? Before COVID I could ride standing all day long and not even getting tired. Well, I got tired after some technical terrain, of course, but overall I did not get tired just because of standing. And now, after COVID, it's hard for me to stand for a long time. So I do most of my way here sitting, which is probably not really a correct way to do that, but while it is pretty comfortable for me, I think it is good enough. And I stand up when it gets technical. Beautiful. I have a training in South Carolina later this month, and I guess they would expect me to be standing on the bikes when learning how to ride this fun stuff. So I have a couple of weeks to prepare, probably more gym. waiting here, and this beautiful thing rejects to land, and it lost the connection with my device, but for some reason I still can control it. I don't know how this works, but I cannot land it, so I'm just waiting for drone battery to run out, and it will land on its own. Funny thing. So yeah, I learned how to pick up my bike only this year, and before that nothing worked and no technique worked, and each time I met someone new on the ride with me, and when this person hears that I cannot pick up my bike, they try to suggest some techniques or go with me somewhere where they put the bike down and they try to pick up, and they just make sure that I cannot pick it up. And that happened to me for many years. And this year I decided that I should work on this. So I went to the gym and started working on picking up my bike, and in a couple of months it was a success. I still can pick it up only with its pure weight, without luggage, as I have just checked, but it's still a big progress for me. And I was never able to go solo on roads like this, because I knew that there is no chance I can pick up the bike if something happens. It doesn't mean that I'm going to ride off-road solo often. I just want to be able to handle more situations when I'm solo. I still believe that when it is absolutely remote and the terrain is technical, you should think twice before going there, just because things happen. Like once I was riding some trail with my friends, and I was just stuck under my bike at some point, because that's how I fell down. My leg was blocked under the bike, and I was not in the position where I could take the bike out of my leg, and that's it. Even if I was in a good physical shape this time, and in theory I could pick my bike up by myself, I would not be able to do that just because I was stuck. So yeah, it's what I do right now. It's more of an exception, but I'm happy to feel a little bit more confidence. Okay, now I got this feeling of adventure when you're happy for no reason. Like you are struggling physically, especially, and you are so happy. Probably this is all because of interaction with the world around, but this is fun, just so much fun. Is the highlight of my adventure. I can't believe how beautiful it is. Hola! All good? Hola. Okay, I hope they're okay. I try to stop when I see that something is going on, and I think that if I can be of any help, they would ask, because I have no idea how I can be helpful here. Same way I saw bikers on the road, I think it was a couple of days ago, and they had a broken clutch on one of the bikes, but there were some other bikes that were perfectly fine, so I think they did not need my help as well. But yeah, I hope they ask if they need me.
Some crazy pickups trying to kill me.
Unicorn is doing perfectly well on this type of terrain. It's less than a kilometer left till my final destination, which is Agua Verde, and this place has some civilization, like a cafe where I'm going to have lunch, and I'm also going to camp there today. Also, I'm looking forward to see the people who made a conscious decision to pass through a road that I've just ridden. My unicorn and me, we both had a lot of fun, but this is the type of fun, like, I really want to see these people. There is a place called Restaurant Brisa del Mar. I have a good boy here. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Okay, sorry, good boy, I have to ride sand. This is my mission for this trip. Okay, so this is the wrong property, but at least there are some people, so if I drop my bike on the sand, which I will most probably do, there is someone to help me out. Okay. Okay. All I need is some traction. How do I get there? Okay, I'm not going back today, that is for sure. For tomorrow, we'll see. Okay. I'm supposed to be crossing this on my bike, right? Nope, 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 nope. Keep the throttle, girl. Keep the throttle. This is just sand. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, oh, hola. Hola, people. Hola. Whew. Ristorante Brisa del Mar Ristorante. Okay, I'm parking here. And I'm not getting out of here. Never. Oh boy, I need something for my bike not to fall. Some board maybe, like that. Okay, this one is good enough. Up. Nope. One more. Here, yep. Here we go. Whew. Hello, beautiful. I might have change of plans again. I arrived to Brisa del Mar and it feels so good here that I probably want to stay for 2 nights, and after that I will have to ride back, but I just cannot resist staying here. I cannot describe how peaceful it is here and how chill the vibe. I don't know. This is just beautiful, and the sea behind my back is super beautiful. I need some more time here than just 1 night. Sand is so deep here that my bike is just standing, so I don't have to keep much of balance. Sand just holds my bike straight and no effort for keeping it. Oh. Okay, yeah. So I'm renting a palapa. Palapa is a tent for my bike. And I hope I'll make it till Palapa. Palapa is just straight. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome. Yay! Beach riding. Here we go. My beautiful Palapa and the view. Oh, how cool is that? How cool is that? A little bit windy here, just a little bit. And inside there is heavy electronics and my motorcycle jacket, which is also heavy.
when I'm staying, then probably I underestimated a lot, and I realized how strong it is only when I started the tent setup. I was like, I had to put all my huge heavy side cases inside the bag, because only the electronics and the backpack that I have and all my gear, it was just not enough for the tent not to fly away. And I mean, not just rolling on the ground, how it usually happens, but the tent literally just tried to fly away. Yeah, but I have an amazing spot right on the beach, and Unicorn is sleeping under the tent today as well. I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning when I will wake up, open my tent, and this view will meet me. Yeah, and for now I will go and enjoy my evening, the rest of it. I'm going to sleep in my tent, and the wind is just crazy. This is wild. I can hear the sound of the sand all over my tent, like it is scratching the tent, and it's scratching even underneath everything that it could reach, it can reach. This is crazy. It's like a sandstorm coming all over your tent, and also the tent is stranding under the wind. So I prepared myself ahead so that I can isolate myself from the sounds, and we'll see tomorrow morning if it gets better or not, because I'm not sure if I can get a good sleep under these conditions, but we'll see. So as they say, thank you for watching, and until the next time. And I have an orange. Someone was passing by in the car and was super kind, seeing how I struggled with the tent, and gave me orange.